Hello everyone and welcome to Battletech, specifically Battletech Advanced 3062. This is a brief look at the Urban Warfare campaign that we've been running on the channel for a while now. We're taking a look at a Marauder 5M, which, well, scarcely resembles the default loadout anymore. And today we're going to make it into a design that is a personal favorite of mine. So, right now we have double improved binary laser and an Ultra AC5. It's somewhat resembling a traditional loadout with the double energy, then with the Ultra AC5N as well for that ballistic support, but well, we're pulling that off for right now. We're also going to be pulling off the improved binary lasers, and for right now leaving the C3 Master. It'll come off eventually, but I want to explain why first. So, we're making this mech into a personal favorite of mine, configuration that I've used before. It's a great effect, although it does run a little bit hot from time to time, and that is quad plasma rifle. So if we go in now to ammunition, I think that we need one bin of plasma ammo per plasma rifle. Reason being, that gets you up to 10 volleys, which still isn't even that flush, I suppose you could say, on ammunition. So another thing we're going to do is we're going to tear off the C3 Master, specifically because right now we're heat sinking 78 and alpha striking for 100, which is, well, not ideal. So we don't want to put a heat exchanger in here because it's not quite worth it. So 4 tons minus 20% weapon heat generated means every 1 ton, well, actually let's do it more simply, every 2 tons is 10% reduction. Right now we're generating 100, so that 10% is 10, which means it's 5 reduction per ton. This is less valuable per ton than double heat sinks. So we would only put that in if we're out of slots, or if we were generating more than 100 heat. So instead we're going to put in 1 and 2 more double heat sinks. That brings us up to shooting alpha striking for 100, heat sinking 90. It's pretty decent. We could go cooler. So one way to do that, well, we just tack on another heat sink here. If we really wanted to, we could tear off the FCS Advanced TC and be a little bit overcooled, but I don't think there's really a need to do that right now because I like having that targeted called shot built into the mech, which means I don't need to use pilot skill on it, and that can be really useful, particularly with plasma rifles. They do a fair amount of damage, 50 damage, 25 heat, and if we can put all of these on target, well, it's a lot of heat, it's a lot of regular damage as well. It's basically 2 AC-20 shells. The range on the plasma rifles is not wonderful. It could be a little bit better, but it's still longer than standard medium range, so it's okay. Alright, well, this is one of my own designs. I highly recommend giving it a try. Marauder in particular can pull it off pretty well, although you will need an XL engine, preferably clan, but it's not what I can get right now. If you have Ultra Pharaoh, or if you have Clan Pharaoh, something like that, you can additionally get a bit more use out of it, although Clan Pharaoh, as you can see, really isn't that necessary because we're not like, it's not like we're going over on slots right now anyway, but Ultra Pharaoh you can do some pretty cool things with. Well, that's all for right now. Hope you guys get some good use out of this design, or let me know why it's a steaming pile of not usable, but I would highly disagree. Thank you all for sticking around. We'll see you again real soon.